As a tech lover and a content creator, I've actually always wished that my tech backpack could give me just a little more of pretty much everything. More organized, more sleek, more travel friendly, of course, but without looking like I'm off to hike a mountain. And because of that, I actually ended up accumulating different bags to choose from depending on my needs, whether I'm traveling for a week or two, or I just need a little more extra storage for like a day trip and still perfect to grab when I'm on my daily commute. That way, I won't need to switch my bag as often as I am. Essentially, I needed something that was just pretty versatile. So I've actually been testing this guy. Now this is the Nayo Smart Herman H2 and I've been using it for a few weeks now. And let's just say it might have quietly become my new go-to EDC bag, but is it versatile enough to actually replace my current EDC and travel backpack? We're gonna talk about it. Firstly, I absolutely love the design and the aesthetics of this bag. It's clean, it's minimal, and most importantly, it doesn't scream that I'm carrying thousands of dollars worth of gear, and that's what I like the most. Now, this half roll top design gives you the flexibility. You can roll it down for those days when you're packing light, or extend it for those times you need extra space. Now, think of it like having a backpack with a built-in expansion slot. The material here is water resistant and it feels very, very premium and durable as well. Of course, thanks to that 840D Cordura nylon material, and the zippers also are quite high quality YKK zippers that are just very smooth. I mean, it's definitely giving me more of an urban commuter style than an outdoorsy type bag, and while it's sleek and feels pretty lightweight, it's also well structured and it holds the shape pretty nicely even on those times when my bag is pretty full. So yeah, I like that quite a lot. Now, here is where I think the Herman H2 really shines, and that's the storage and organization. And might I say, it seems like someone finally sat down and really gave this some serious thought as to what a creator or a frequent traveler or even a tech lover like myself actually need in an EDC backpack. And let me tell you, this bag has tons of compartments, tons of pockets, and tons of hidden zipper sections. Probably more than you will ever need. So straight off the bat, this bag is gonna hold up to about 23 to 25 liters in capacity, and it has two main compartments. Firstly, we're gonna check out the back compartment. Now, here you're gonna find a padded laptop sleeve that can fit up to a 16-inch MacBook Pro. It does feel a bit snug here, but it fits my MacBook perfectly fine. On that same side, there is a sleeve to hold a smaller device like a tablet or mobile gaming device, or even a notebook for that matter, with two more pockets below to hold even smaller devices like maybe a mobile charger or a few cables here and there. Now, on the opposite side, there is a back to front access zipper section, so you can easily reach anything that is in the front compartment of the bag without you having to open that specific section. And just below that is another zipper pocket to hold pretty much any smaller items. The front compartment is accessible through this pretty neat and nifty magnetic closure that has anti-theft functionality. I think it's called their FidLock quick access system, which I think is pretty unique. Now, opening this particular compartment shows off this pretty wide L-shaped opening that can hold quite a bit. Maybe a jacket or two, or you can even pack like a full weekend worth of clothing for a short trip. Now, on the outside, there are even more smaller compartments and hidden zipper pockets that have been quite useful for me personally. On each side of the bag are two side zipper pockets that are perfect for your water bottle. Now, usually on most backpacks, you get only one side pocket, and this is usually also an open pocket. So it's kind of different seeing, you know, two side pockets that are closed on this particular bag. No, I kind of really like that it has these two zipper enclosed option. It gives me the, you know, opportunity to store anything apart from a water bottle. But if you have a little bigger of a water bottle, you might have difficulties with closing this particular section. So yeah, something to kind of consider. Now, I've been so far using the Herman H2 as my current daily commute EDC bag, and it's been surprisingly comfortable. The straps are pretty wide, they're comfortable, they're padded. The back panel also has a pretty nice airflow channel, which genuinely helped when I'm walking around, especially now during warmer weather. Plus, the weight distribution is very on point, even when it's packed with all my tech, my laptop, my cameras, chargers, pretty much, everything, which is a huge plus. Now, as much as I really like the Herman H2, it's not perfect, and there are definitely some downsides that I've noticed so far. Now, for one, the half roll top is great. I personally like it, as I said. I like its versatility and flexibility, but it takes more than one step when you're trying to get to your stuff quickly. It's not a deal breaker, but it's not as fast as, other clamshell or dedicated zipper type bags. Another point also on this half roll top section here, I kind of wish it had another zipper instead of just being limited to the one zipper on this particular side. Just, to have an extra zipper section for those times, again, when you just need to access this particular section quickly. I did notice that depending on how I am taking up this bag, whenever I am going to be accessing this bag, I now have to reach all the way up to this section here just to access it. So I kind of wish it had another zipper section here, so I could just use this particular side to open it, and it also would give me the option of open this section pretty wide open. But yeah, another thing to just bear in mind. Okay, now thirdly, and I find this one pretty strange. It doesn't seem as if any of the quick access or any of those hidden zipper pockets are RFID protected. Now, don't quote me on this, but I wasn't able to find any information as to whether or not this is so. But what I'll do, I'll get confirmation and I'll go ahead and leave that updated information on the screen somewhere, or I'll leave it in the pinned comment section below. But yeah, if that is so, then I think that's gonna be a missed opportunity, as I personally think that every EDC bag like this should have RFID pretty much as a standard feature. But all in all, I can honestly say the Herman H2 has quickly become my top contender for an EDC tech backpack. It's stylish without trying too hard. I think it's pretty practical without going overboard. And most importantly, it actually fits my lifestyle by being a backpack that can flex between my work, my travel, and if I needed something for a weekend carry, it's definitely one of the better options out there, especially in this price range. So I personally think it's definitely worth checking out. But I'm actually planning a trip pretty soon, and I'm gonna be taking this particular bag with me on that trip. So if you want to see how I pack it, what's in my travel tech EDC with this particular bag, then I've got another video coming up pretty soon, so ensure to get subscribed to be one of the first to see when that video goes live. I'll also go ahead and drop a link in the description below for the Herman H2 if you guys want to check it out for yourselves and learn more. And if you've got any questions, please go ahead and leave those down in the comments. I'll do my best to answer them as best as I can. But if you found the video, if you found the review pretty helpful, please go ahead, smash that like button, and also you can go ahead and share it with anyone you think would benefit from this review. I'd highly appreciate it. It helps the channel out a lot. Either way, thanks so much for stopping by and checking out this video, and I'll see you guys for sure in the next one.